Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to take a look inside of a new game that I got that I was looking forward to. And it's actually a Compass game that I have not tried out yet. And it's called 1812, The Great Lake Frontier. And I got to tell you, one of the things that sold me on this game was the map. The map looks fantastic on this thing. As a matter of fact, I just saw somebody post on Facebook where they had their whole table laid out and stuff, and they actually framed this map up above their table in between all their bookshelves. So really, really cool idea. I don't know if I'll do that, but I do like the map in this game. So this is by Compass Games, and let's see, do we have the designer? We don't have the designer on the front, which that's unusual. So let's see, designer Ken Rippel, and game artist Ivan Garces. I hope I was saying that right. And developer Richard Jennings. So excellent game. Got a lot of information on the back here. What's included in the game. It looks like a card-driven game. I haven't checked it out yet, but it has cards on the back here. And well, let's dive in and look inside the box. Okay, so 1812, The Great Lake Frontier by Compass Games, of course, and I'm attracted to games depending on their map and what their battles are. And knowing nothing about 1812 battles, I wanted to learn, and the games are a great way to learn that. I saw this on Compass on their pre-order, and I wanted to get it, and it finally kind of arrived. It's about a 2-inch box right here. So the thing I like about it is the map. It has card decks here. Complexity is medium. Time scale is seasonal turns. Map scale 55 square miles. Unit scale regiments. A number of players is 2. Solitaire suitability is medium. Average playtime 1.5 to 9 hours. 14 and above. Designer Ken Rippel. And yeah, it's just a great looking game to me, and I'm hoping the gameplay will reflect that great looks to it. So let's open it up and see what's inside. And again, something I know nothing about, but I'm willing to learn. And we start out with this nice, of course, well-printed rule book. And we have introduction, map, units, strategy cards, sequence of play, so on and so forth. Let's see, evade, siege warfare, cutting. So it looks like this entire book of 47 pages, well, 45 pages, is all rules. So there's a little bit of reading, but it does have a lot of examples in it. So that makes it a little bit easier to get through it all. And yeah, same way here. And of course your pieces. Talks about them, what they do. Gives you description, gives you the strategy cards, sequence of play here, autumn season. So the different seasons are going to, of course, up in the Great Lakes in Canada is going to make a big difference on this game, I'm sure. And sequence of play, winter season. So winter season has a totally separate sequence of play. Movement overview, land movement. So you can move across land with units. Embark. Commander transfer, naval movement, which of course you're going to have a lot of that in this game, I'm sure. And I think I read, I'm probably wrong, so if I'm wrong, correct me, but I think this is one place where the British actually surrendered, or the British fleet, the largest British fleet surrendered, which is a rare thing to happen. Land combat, and I hope I'm not getting my games mixed up by telling you that. Play pre-combat cards. And so it has a lot of stuff going on. Here's an example of a damage section here. And it looks like maybe combat, example deployment of Commodore and vessels. Okay. This game going to require a little bit of reading and probably thinking outside the box. Oh, some example of supply paths there, which that's going to be important in this game. A little bit different game for me, I think. And one that I'm looking forward to trying out and seeing how it works. So you can see that we have a number of dice. We have some 8-sided dice, 4 8-sided dice, 4 6-sided dice here. And we have a lot of cards. British deck, part British deck, part US deck, so probably the same amount of cards. So we have these, I believe they were called opportunity cards. So we'll get to wrapping those up. And then we have a map here. And we actually have two maps, and they're paper maps. Heavy-duty paper maps, semi-gloss. Nice printing on it. And here is the Great Lakes Playbook. Now this looks like it has a number of sequence: quick play, naval combat, solitaire, play, and tips. Also, you can play solitaire on it. So yeah, this is quite a heavy-duty book here. This is quite a few pages. And it gives some history there, it looks like, after the wars. So it looks like you only have... Oh, there's solitaire play there, so... Let's see how many situations we have. The leaders. Talks about all the leaders, gives them their history. Card inventory. So it gives you an inventory of all the cards. Event cards. I think I said opportunity cards. They're event cards, they're called in this game. History behind the scenarios. So here's the history behind all these scenarios. And then we come to what looks like we're starting the scenarios here. Action phase. Nope, still part of the game. Getting scenario. These are different scenarios here. So we do have a number of different scenarios to work with here. And it looks like the cards, there's certain cards that go for each one. But again, I don't know, because I've never played this game, but I'm looking forward to it very much so. I just like the counters too. You got an inventory of the counters on the back there. And we've seen these in the book here. These are cardboard. So center, left flank, right flank. So it looks like attack situations on the back here. And these are damage sections here that you keep track of here. So it's going to be interesting to see how these are used in the game. There's two of them. So these are our situation cards, it looks like. Yes. And these are our setups for the cards. Siege warfare, combat strength summary, action phase. So these are player aid cards here. This looks like another setup card. This is a smaller map that attaches to either there or a separate little mini game right here. Definitely setup card. Terrain chart on this one, single-sided. Two map setup right here. And the back side, combat posture matrix. And then fire effect table. And another two map setup. So it has a lot of counters. And east map scenario setup. Double-sided on all of these. So these are all situation cards, special rules, and play the game. That's kind of nice. You can have the card out while you're playing. I like that. And then we have our counters here. And there's two counters in there. I'm not going to open this up because generally when they're wrapped like this, that means that the minute you open up, they fly everywhere. So I don't want to do that yet. But there's the front and front of that one, or this is the back of that counter sheet. And this front of this counter sheet here, and we have some of our captains there. All right, let's take a look at the map. So again, we have a single-sided 8x10 map here, or 8.5 by 11, I should say. And here's the 1812 map of the lakes here, Lake Ontario, and that sort of looked like a close-up of that. There it is. So that's this part here. And then sequence of play here, spring, summer, autumn, winter. And then you got the records track here, turn records track, event block down here, and wider war with the United States here. So, like I said, I really like the way that this map looks. Combat display goes here. Oh, so these combat displays, these smaller during your battle. I guess I should move this so you can see that, but they sit right on top of here on the map. And of course, this map continues over this way, so let's look at that section. So here's the second part of the map, coming off from Ontario into Lake Erie here, and Lake Huron here, and a bunch of little traveling here, and combat display here and here. So when you're doing a single map, both of them will have combat display. This has sequence of play spring, summer, and autumn just on this one. So maybe none of the scenarios have winter combat. But again, just a cool looking map. Just really a cool looking map. So that was my quick look at 1812 War on the Great Lakes Frontier by Compass Games. I hope you enjoyed that little box opening. And I'm going to look forward to playing this game sometime soon, I'm hoping. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe. And I'm hoping you'll be around for my next box opening or gameplay.